Sylvia initially has high expectations for Anya, assuming she would have earned several Stella Awards by now, given Lloyd's involvement in her selection. Lloyd, feeling the prize sure, assures Sylvia that all is proceeding well despite internal concerns. Sylvia also alerts Lloyd to increased activities by Ostania's security service targeting foreign spies, urging caution. Meanwhile, Howard, a City Hall veteran, is detained for leaking information to Westalis, with Yuri, a young officer secretly working for the security service, leading the interrogation. Despite his youthful appearance and the underestimation by his superiors, Yuri is adept at his role, pushing Howard for details on his espionage activities. Howard admits to his betrayal but denies knowledge of the spy Twilight, Yuri's nemesis. Yor, anxious about her brother Yuri's visit, fears he might uncover the truth behind her sham marriage with Lloyd. Lloyd reassures her of his preparedness to handle the situation. Yuri, pondering the delay in Yor revealing her marriage, suspects foul play and is ready to use his authority against Lloyd if he deems him unworthy of Yor. Upon his arrival, Yuri directly inquires about the secrecy surrounding the marriage. Yor, knowing Yuri's sensitivity, opts for a simple excuse of forgetfulness, which Yuri accepts, showing his logical blind spot when it comes to his sister. During dinner, Yuri's attempt to expose Lloyd through intoxication backfires as he becomes increasingly frustrated with Lloyd and Yor's close relationship. His plan to get Lloyd drunk is derailed by his own overindulgence in the juice he brought as a gift. Lloyd, seizing the opportunity to diffuse the tension, inquires about Yuri's recent trip and the juice, leading to Yuri inadvertently confirming his secret police affiliation through a story that matches known Ostania intelligence tactics. Following Yuri's unsettling insights into the exorbitant cost of the juice and its ties to the shop's current management, Lloyd becomes acutely aware of the potential threat posed by Yuri's affiliation with the secret police. Amidst the tension, Yuri's drunken scrutiny of Yor and Lloyd's nuanced interactions sparks his curiosity, leading him to question the depth and authenticity of their bond. This curiosity escalates into a direct challenge for Yor and Lloyd to demonstrate their love through a public display of affection, placing their legal union at stake. Lloyd, no stranger to the art of deception and feigned intimacy from his extensive experience in undercover missions, subtly cues Yor into maintaining their facade. Yor, caught between apprehension and the need to uphold their cover, seeks liquid courage from the juice, bracing herself for the act. However, as they approach the moment of feigned affection, Yuri's discomfort at witnessing such a display involving his sister prompts a rash intervention, leading to an accidental assault when Yor, aiming to halt Lloyd in her altered state, inadvertently strikes Yuri. This misunderstanding, with Yuri interpreting Yor's slap as an objection to their coerced intimacy, compels him to retract his doubts about their relationship, albeit as he succumbs to the physical consequences of the altercation. The episode lays bare the complexities of their familial connections, with Yor's immediate concern for Yuri highlighting the enduring sibling bond that transcends their peculiar situation. Lloyd, in turn, acknowledges Yuri's protective history towards Yor, pledging his ongoing dedication to her safety and happiness, a gesture that tempers the earlier tension with a renewed sense of mutual respect and understanding. Yuri's departure leaves behind a veiled threat, a reminder of the precarious balance Lloyd must navigate between his familial facade and the ever-looming specter of exposure. This moment reinforces the necessity for constant vigilance against potential surveillance, an acknowledgement by Lloyd of the intricate web of trust, deception, and familial loyalty that envelops the Forger household. The delicate equilibrium between their private lives and public personas, between heartfelt connections and the machinations of espionage, encapsulates the essence of their shared journey, underscoring the challenges and sacrifices inherent in their unconventional union. Anya's disappointment at missing the opportunity to meet her uncle, coupled with the revelation of his secret police affiliation, casts a shadow over her day. Lloyd's growing suspicion that Yor might also be involved with the secret police adds a layer of complexity to their already intricate lives, potentially jeopardizing Operation Strix. In his pursuit of the truth, Lloyd's decision to plant a listening device on Yor underscores the constant tension between trust and duty that defines his existence. Yor's struggle with her perceived inadequacies as a wife and mother, magnified by her colleagues' insensitive remarks, reveals her deep-seated desire to fulfill her roles within the family, despite the marriage's initial pretense. Lloyd, overhearing Yor's self-doubt and her colleagues' lack of support, is prompted to further investigate her loyalties, leading to a staged confrontation by him and Frank, posing as secret police. Their aggressive interrogation, based on a fabricated accusation of espionage, pushes Yor to the brink. Her immediate defense and unwavering stance, even in the face of potential harm to her family, highlight her strength and determination. The threat of cruel punishment, juxtaposed with her protective instincts towards her family, especially the mention of leniency for relatives in the secret police, puts Yor in a precarious situation. Yet, her bold assertion of her marital boundaries and her fierce warning against any threat to her family emphasize her resilience and loyalty. This encounter, while orchestrated by Lloyd to test Yor's connections and loyalty, inadvertently affirms the depth of her commitment to her family's safety and well-being. The complexities of their relationships, entangled with secrets and suspicion, continue to challenge the boundaries between their professional obligations and the genuine connections they've forged. As Lloyd navigates these turbulent waters, the distinction between the pretense of their familial roles and the reality of their bond becomes increasingly blurred, revealing the underlying strength and loyalty that bind the Forger family together. After the staged interrogation, Lloyd, upon reevaluating the letter and realizing his error, feels a pang of guilt for suspecting Yor. This moment of introspection highlights Lloyd's deepening connection to his cover family, a sentiment that even surprises Frank, who points out the potential risk such attachments pose to their mission. Lloyd's attempt to reconcile with Yor, subtly removing the listening device under the guise of cleaning her collar, and his reassurances to her reflect a growing bond that transcends their initial arrangement. Yor's expression of self-doubt and Lloyd's comforting response underscore the evolving dynamics of their relationship, transitioning from mere pretense to a more genuine familial connection. Anya's relief upon sensing the resolution of the tension within the family illustrates her deep emotional investment in the unity and happiness of her makeshift family. The following day, Lloyd's dedication to Anya's education, driven by her previous academic performance, showcases his commitment to her all-around development. However, recognizing the importance of balance, he shifts focus to extracurricular activities, hoping to provide Anya with a respite from the rigors of study. Yet, this attempt to lighten her load inadvertently leads to further stress, culminating in a dramatic incident at the hospital's rehabilitation pool. Anya's impulsive decision to rescue Ken, motivated by a genuine desire to help, coupled with her inability to directly communicate the emergency, reflects her innate courage and determination. The situation escalates as Anya's efforts result in her own peril, prompting Lloyd's timely intervention to save both children. This act of bravery not only showcases Lloyd's parental instincts, but also reinforces the depth of his care and responsibility towards Anya, further blurring the lines between his professional obligations and personal commitments. The incident at the pool, while highlighting Anya's bravery and Lloyd's quick response, also serves as a poignant reminder of the challenges they face as a family unit operating under the guise of normalcy. As they navigate the complexities of their mission, the Forgers continue to discover the strength of their bonds, affirming the notion that family, whether by blood or by circumstance, is defined by love, sacrifice, and a shared commitment to one another's well-being. In the aftermath of the daring rescue, a collective sigh of relief washes over the gathered onlookers as they witness both children emerge unscathed from the ordeal. Lloyd, amidst the crowd, cannot hide his admiration for Anya's spontaneous act of bravery, acknowledging her role in saving Ken's life. Ken, overwhelmed with gratitude, makes it a point to personally thank Anya, leaving an indelible mark on her heart with his sincere appreciation. As news of her courageous deed disseminates, Anya is lauded far and wide, culminating in her being honored with a Stella Award. This accolade brings immense joy not only to Anya but also to Lloyd and Yor, who swell with pride at her achievement. Anya's elation is palpable, as for the first time, her unique talents have tangibly benefited someone else, casting her in a new light among her peers. She swiftly becomes the talk of the school, admired and revered as the youngest to achieve such distinction. Anya secretly hopes this newfound celebrity status might lead Damien, driven by a mix of respect and curiosity, to seek her out, potentially advancing her father's quest for peace. Contrary to Anya's hopeful expectations, Damien's response is one of heightened irritation. Anya's commendable reputation does little to quell the undercurrent of doubt and jealousy that permeates her classroom atmosphere. Yet, in a surprising twist of fate, Damien unexpectedly comes to her defense, championing the school's rigorous standards and indirectly acknowledging Anya's deservingness of the stella, despite his own vexation at being outshone by someone he deems inferior. The conversation with Becky at lunch turns to the subject of rewards, prompting Anya to reconsider her initial whimsical choice. Encouraged by Becky to aspire for something greater, Anya's thoughts turn towards acquiring a pet, a decision inspired by her covert discovery of Damien owning a dog. She envisages this request as a strategic move to garner an invitation to Damien's home, thereby inching closer to her father's grand mission of achieving world peace. Back at home, Anya's plea for a canine companion sparks a debate. Lloyd acknowledges the practical benefits of a guard dog, while Yor expresses reservations about the potential risks associated with larger breeds. Anya, sensing their concerns, specifies her desire for a pet that embodies both cuteness and manageability. Lloyd, conceding to Anya's preferences over his own, commits to making her wish come true, planning a family outing to select the perfect pet the upcoming weekend. This chapter in their lives reflects not only the growth and challenges faced by the Forger family, but also the deepening bonds that transcend their initial arrangement. As they navigate these new developments, the Forgers continue to adapt, learn, and grow together, further solidifying their unity and determination to support one another. If you found this recap engaging and are keen to follow more adventures of the Forger family, don't forget to like and subscribe for updates on their latest escapades. Here's to many more heartwarming and thrilling moments with Anya, Lloyd, and Yor. Wishing you all a fantastic day ahead, filled with courage, love, and perhaps a little bit of espionage.